And we're back with some more of Telltale's Game of Thrones. Okay, so last time after finishing up Chapter 3, Garrett's found himself in some trouble. Sorry. Garrett's found himself in some trouble. Mira has lost her connections and has probably burnt the bridge with Marjorie. Roderick is trying his best to, appease Griff. And, what's his name? Sorry. Asher, is just met Daenerys. So, I guess we'll just get started and continue on. So, begin episode 4. Do the death frighten you? Did I say do the death? Meant to say do the dead. Whatever. I was gonna say, if they're showing... That's not the Night King, but like one of the head White Walkers or whatever. So I imagine there's going to be a lot more on Garrett's side of things. Okay. Previously on Game of Thrones. Is it just me? Is there no game audio? What the hell? Okay, back. I just had to restart my PS5. Yeah, there was no audio. I thought it's just like, oh, I didn't hear anything, but I go, my headphone dial must be low. Wait a second, it's already at max? What? Okay, do the dead frighten you? Begin episode 4. I was only 2 minutes in. I could have just cut that and started over. I don't want to. I'm tired. I don't want to have to repeat myself again. I just want this bug to be preserved forever. Okay. Jeez, sorry. Okay, so we got a lot going on.
Previously on Game of Thrones.
My father is planning to make a move against your family. He knows all your weaknesses, all your plans, because you have a traitor in your council. He's been sending a great deal of gold to someone in King's Landing.
We were told we'd be speaking to Lord Tyrion alone.
That's enough, Andros.
Yeah, that was the guy.
Grove. That's just some shit story for little kids.
I've heard stories. Old tales of a secret forest within a forest. Your lord knew what he was talking about. I'm part of the free folk. People round here call wildlings.
My true name is Sarah Flowers.
You're a bastard?
It means a lot to be able to share that with someone. Someone I can trust.
And if it isn't Elena Glenmore, you're not still marrying into this wretched family.
I'm sorry. I'm going to tell Father the betrothal is off.
It's a long journey to Marine on foot.
Marine? Shit.
Right, she's got something she's not enthused about.
Business there. I don't want to talk about it.
Well, that's something you're going to talk about this season, because the last time pointed it out.
You best choose your words carefully.
Oi!
You're gonna be a good little forester, learn your lesson, and stay down. You can be Lord, Roderick, so long as we all know who holds the reins here.
The Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward. Kill him if they give you any trouble.
I was going to say, this last time is going on for a while.
I never did tell you about your father, did I? We bled him at first, like a pig.
It's one of those last times where it's just sort of like, that's an headache video where it's just sort of like, I didn't do that last time. But anyways, it's like there's an headache video by Eddie Boley, who works with Tomska and Friends, talking about, like last time on segments. And the thing is, they often give away spoilers because it's just sort of like, hey, here's the thing from a couple of seasons ago, and we're highlighting it now, so that must mean it'll be important here. So it's kind of like, yeah. And his watch has ended. Now his watch has ended. Now his watch is ended. Whatever. Just toss it on him. It's like, no, no decorum.
I knew you were a killer the day you arrived.
Uh-huh.
Seems Britt found out too. Now they all see it.
It wasn't my fault. He attacked me, and we fought, and...
So you struck him down and left him to die? You told me what you did to get here. We both know you had blood on your hands. But now, you've killed one of your brothers. You'll lose your head for this, Tuttle. You'll be disgraced, dishonored, and burned till there's nothing left of you.
You won't execute me. With Mance Raider coming, the Night's Watch needs all the men it can get.
Honest men. Loyal men. Not brother killers.
I was gonna say, I didn't think that was gonna sway
There's only
anybody.
one thing to be done with you now.
Hey, Frostfinger. I saw what Garrett did to Britt last night. I was there. My relief was late, so I stayed behind. I saw everything.
Go on, then.
Finn was only there at the very end.
You had your say.
Actually, I was there the whole time.
Oh. Then tell us.
Garrett's telling the truth. Britt attacked him, just like he said.
My bro!
Garrett had no choice but to fight back.
There isn't a man at the wall wouldn't sell his own mother for the right price. You two are up to something. Some deal you worked out. Or he's defending you for...
That's impossible. Finn can't stand me. Because you're a fucking squire who thinks you're better than everyone.
Enough! Garrett killed a man of the watch.
I was gonna say, I was wondering if he was just like, bro, I do like you, what the hell?
I knew it was a mistake to make you a ranger.
I'm sorry, John.
What's to be done with him? We're heading to Crusters.
You'll have to find someone else for your expedition. Your man here still has a lot to answer for. Now out of the way, Snow.
Give us a moment.
Then kiss him quick and be done with it.
All right then.
Garrett.
Grabs you by the face. Is like, oh my god.
You told me you wouldn't get into it with Britt.
I didn't want to.
What happened? I thought you were smarter than that, Garrett. I thought you were going to be by my side at Crusters.
I'm not gonna
Sorry
say
I
it
let
wasn't
you
my
down,
fault.
John.
That's the.
I didn't mean for it to come to this.
You gave me your word, Garrett. It can't have been easy. Facing the man who killed your family.
Aye.
Is there nothing to be done?
Aside from removing Tuttle's head from his shoulders? No.
But
you're about to
how
go
about you
off
remove
and
my shoulders
execute
from my
a
head?
nest full
Ooh.
of traitors at Crasters. How is this any different?
Godspeed with you, Garrett. We're down a man, so keep your eyes open. Now let's move.
All right, that gets John out of the way for the rest of the
Dogs all you
campaign.
want, boy. It's the axe has the final say.
The old, the true, the brave. It was very, you know, I was tempted to, like, you know, make, like, finally watching Game of Thrones series, like, talk about it season by season, but that's a lot of editing and a lot of work. But I did have, like, a bit I was going to do where all the music was just going to be the opening to the show, but it never, like, drops and carries on. It just does the repeating. It just do that for minutes on end and just see if someone notices, just so, like, it's not, what the hell? What is wrong with you? Okay, that's where Garrett's at. You know, the next time implying, or the next time implying that, hey, maybe we're gonna have Cotter break us out. You can say, what the heck is that? Oh, we're Marine. Sorry, I found that amusing. Sons of Winter. Alright, so what we got? Jeez, sorry. Joe Hank. Patrick Jensen. We got, no, not Dothraki. Jesus. Unsullied, sorry. I was gonna say, we're gonna get Joseph Anderson, that'd be fun.
Stood before me with false tales of my dragons?
I know.
Desperate men, hoping for wealth, protection. Liars, every one of them.
Why is he missing
And
if
I
you're... Okay,
expect
whatever.
You are no different. You don't want to see what I do to liars.
I didn't lie
Sorry?
to you. You have my word.
Your word means nothing. Not when it is so easily bought.
Fair, but... I was gonna say, I was thinking it's just sort of like, oh, Drogon, he's here. That must mean, you know, Daenerys is already in charge of Marine, and, you know, Drogon's already, like, escaped while the other two are locked up. No, this is, like, pre-siege, so Drogon has just, like, disappeared on his own because he's a dick like that.
Oh, shit.
It sounded like a pterodactyl.
Are you frightened?
Of course, it's a dragon!
I thought you'd seen a dragon before.
The one I saw was bigger.
Your reaction says otherwise.
He's much smaller than the other one.
It's like, you son of a...
Would you like to touch him? Go ahead. Unless you are afraid. Of course, a man who has really faced a dragon before may have reason to be afraid.
But petting a dragon, how many people can say...
Not a good idea, Asher.
What's up, bud? You want to throw down? Viserion? Viserion?
You're brave, at least.
I don't think he likes me.
You still have a hand, don't you? You claim you saw Drogon. Give me a reason to believe you.
Tooth.
I told you I've heard this story before.
Show
I'm going
burns,
to need
show
more
tooth.
than that.
I have this.
I mean, the burns is sort of like, is that really compelling evidence? Like, yeah, he could have just fell in a campfire.
How did you get that? What have you done to him?
Nothing.
If you hurt him.
He attacked us.
Drogon wouldn't strike without reason. You must have scared him. He is not some kind of thoughtless beast. He's only a child. Oh, a child who can breathe fire.
We didn't mean to. We were being chased.
The men who were following us, the Lost Legion, they drew their swords and tried to fight him.
And Drogon defended himself. So we somehow deserve to be burnt alive because your little baby was scared.
Don't patronize, Beshka. I get it,
Your
but...
tongue is dangerously sharp, sellsword. Why did you come here? You offer me nothing but lies. To what end? You want gold? A title? My undying gratitude? What do you want from me, Asher Forrester?
My little brother was murdered in front of his family, and our youngest is still held against his will at our enemy's house.
What is it you expect me to do?
We need to hire an army.
An army?
If you could spare some of your sellswords.
Please,
I also came here looking for an army. But what I found were the cries of children and people suffering in chains while their masters profited from their misery.
I get it.
My sellswords will help me free the slaves of Marine. That is their mission. Your need is not greater than theirs. These are people who have suffered for years without end.
We both want the same thing here. To liberate Marine, to see you take the Iron Throne. That's what I want too.
I mean, that's... I wouldn't go that far, but...
You'll understand why I cannot help you.
There must be something I can do to convince you.
As we speak, my men prepare to enter Marine. What they are about to do is much bigger than you or I. Bigger than one family back in Westeros. So, unless you think you can storm Marine and free all the slaves yourself...
I've got a plan. What if we sneak a bunch of your guys in there and then give the people weapons? Okay. It's like it's literally all his idea.
nothing
God,
to
that would be
offer
so frustrating, but I'd be kind of into it.
You may leave.
That's
But
it.
Your Grace.
See them out.
Veska knows the city better than anyone, Your Grace.
What the hell, Asher?
Is this true?
Yeah, she is gonna.
Yes. I lived in Marine for a time. On the eastern side of the city. Fucking bastard.
Sorry.
So you wish to accompany them? You'd help.
I mean,
the
she's
Second
probably an escaped
Sons,
slave.
Guide them into Marine.
I can't, Asher.
This could be our only chance.
Is that what you're saying?
You're really considering this?
They could prove valuable.
I can only
I
speak.
can only speak for myself. I'll go alone.
She's the one who knows the city. She will accompany you, or you won't be going at all.
I'm not trying to rope her in,
I
but
believe that's more than fair.
that was
You
our
two
best
will
card.
Join Croft and his men. Get them into the city. Help them liberate Marine. And I will see that you are rewarded. But your uncle stays here. If I find
I'll be
you've
quite the
lied
gentleman.
or put my men in danger.
I understand.
Good. Croft will get you settled in.
You didn't
It's
even
going
let.
to be a long
Oh,
night.
you didn't even ask me where Drogon actually was. Okay, whatever.
I told you I didn't want to go back to Marine. What the hell was that?
Look,
Let's
I'm
not ask her.
sorry
What's
it
your
happened
problem?
this
No.
way.
As long as you get your army, right?
Veska,
Get your armor patched up in here. Extra bedrolls if you need them. Piss buckets in the corner where it's always fucking been.
Thank you. I'm using the piss bucket first.
long time since we had a piss bucket.
I spent 2 years trying to get where I am now. Don't fuck this up for me, Asher.
I mean, that's also fair.
Nail! We got 2 more.
I was just trying to think, like, yes, super commie. None so wise. It's getting better. Mostly.
Curse this bloody leg! It's not your leg that's a problem, Roderick. You've got to be practical. You want to take Griff down next time? You want to stop lying in the mud and letting people walk all over you?
You're speaking to your lord, Sir Royland.
He can fight his own battles.
Look at me, Royland. Can barely hold this damn thing, much less swing it.
So, you're going to give up then? There are other ways to fight, my lord. You can't handle a sword like you used to. So find another advantage. Surprise your opponent. Do something unexpected.
Like what?
Kick him in the groin.
I'll show you. Come at me. Bring your opponent down to your level. When I attack you, drop down, avoid my blade, and swing at the back of my knees. Wait for me to attack.
Whoops. That was... I thought I only need the one prompt.
Let's try it again.
Ha! Now that's how you do it.
I think you let me. Oh!
I think you gotta be careful with the... That seems like a dull blade.
My lord, sorry to interrupt.
Oh, hey.
She insisted on seeing you immediately.
Lady Elena, I'm sorry to hear we won't be sisters.
Talia.
Thanks for rubbing it in.
Roderick. Can I speak with you? Privately.
This is my new betrothed. His name's Eric.
You remember my little brother?
Quiver?
Oh.
Good gods, you've grown.
You could just call me Arthur now.
I hope you don't mind us coming unannounced. But something's happened. I didn't know what else to do. Maybe this was a bad idea.
I've missed you, Elena.
I know it didn't end good last time, but, you know.
Truth be told, you're the only one I can turn to. Lord Whitehill paid my father a visit at Rillwater Crossing. He told my father Griff had subdued you, and
that my sister would make a fine reward.
as if I'm some token to be handed around.
You mean?
He demanded I marry his son, Griff.
What?
Lord threatened my family. Told my father if he refused, would be slaughtered along with you.
Okay.
Father acted the damn coward.
He agreed, Roderick. I am to marry Griff Whitehill. That arrogant, pig-eyed prick!
I still can't believe.
I mean, you must defy your father, but
you
what?
Have to defy your father.
I mean, like she said, she's doing
to.
stuff for family.
Do you think I want to marry that disgusting pig? But my father won't listen.
Do you think I want to bow down to him?
I'm not going to be the bone they throw that howling dog. I'm not going to be some prize for him to rip open. We have to get rid of him. I can't think of any other way. My father won't see reason.
He needs to be taken down, but yeah, he's got...
Not like it's as simple as walking up to him and putting a knife in his heart. He's protected by a garrison of his own soldiers.
We have a way around that.
You brought your men.
I command Father's elite guard. These men are trained archers, swordsmen, experts in both ranged and close combat. They're yours, if you'll help us take down Griff.
The whole guard?
20 men. My father still thinks they're aboard a ship bound for the Reach.
I mean, it does help.
Roderick? Griff has been a nightmare for you and your house.
They still have Ryan.
He'll still have my little brother. If I hurt Griff, there's no telling what they'll do to Ryan.
I understand your worry, Roderick. I don't want Ryan hurt any more than you do. I know this might sound mad, but it's the only way. Get rid of Griff, and you'll be free to use the guard however you like. You can finally take control of your house again. Please, promise me you'll do this. I love you, Roderick. I don't want Griff. I don't want any of this. Will you help me?
If I must. Because, okay, it's precarious, because also I imagine if we do this, we burn our bridge with, what's her name now? The Whitehill girl, Asher's girl. I can't think of her name now. Laura Bailey.
No way.
I'm afraid it is. Thank you, Roderick.
If we kill Griff,
come through for us.
You know, we probably burn our bridge with Laura.
Thank you, Quip. Arthur.
Could you give us a moment?
It'll be really hot if you do this for me. Oh.
You don't know how much this means to me. I'm sorry I couldn't marry you before. Maybe when this is all over, we could play hide and seek in the grove again. Pretend we're still children. Forget all that's happened these last few years.
I love you, Elena.
I figured making it wishy-washy. Safer. No, come on. We're already this far, right? She's got Dorn poison all over her lips. Elena won't forget that. That really implies, like, if we screw her over, we completely burn that bridge. I guess we'll find out. Mira Forestad.
Can't believe it's another coronation already. Our kings just get younger and younger.
Tommen's not ready. He's too soft.
Maybe that was the imp's plan.
I wonder if Marjorie Tyrell will be there today.
You mean Queen Marjorie? She was married to Joffrey.
For all of 1
she'll
hour.
marry his brother too. Not to
I
mention
wouldn't put it past
Cersei
her.
and Jaime. Shh. The Lannisters have spies everywhere.
Tom! My buddy, my friend.
What is it, Tom?
Remember that warning you'd heard from Roderick?
About Whitehill's contact. Did you find anything?
Only whispers. But your brother's right. Lord Whitehill. Lord Whitehill is sending a great deal of gold to someone here in King's Landing. He's definitely up to something. Something big. But I don't know what.
Well done, Tom.
I bet I know
Did you hear anything
who
else?
could possibly...
Lord Whitehill is surprisingly secretive. The only people I'm even certain he deals with are those ironwood merchants. They'll both be at the feast after Tommen's coronation today. Maybe you can learn something.
Already know who.
go.
Is it the, is it our guy we talked with? That would mean there's a connection.
With me right now. I've been uninvited.
Couldn't Sarah help? Ask her to get you in.
I don't think she can help either.
She'd do it, right? Don't handmaidens look out for each other?
Oh, I'll figure it out, Tom.
Well, whatever you decide, do it soon.
Yeah, I don't want to get Sarah in trouble. There's nothing she can do for us.
Careful, Lady Mira.
If she starts begging to Marjorie, that just puts her in a bigger position of problems and ruins her stuff, and also probably goads Marjorie into asking about us, and she will crack. I'd say, God, sometimes this hopping around is really annoying because some of the sections are really short, but that's Game of Thrones for you.
Have to guard this one. Locked him up in the old storeroom until morning.
That the one who killed Brit? He's not going anywhere. Come on. He'll be back before anyone notices.
All right. Maybe just a quick bite.
Oh, they left the door unlocked. Well, deserting doesn't seem so bad now. Alright, where's my piss bucket?
Probably covered with fleas. Just sand.
That'll last me a while. Sack of onions.
Onions and crab apples.
They really know how to rub it in the
won't
wound.
Starve to death. If I ever find a way out of here. That might be useful.
I'll dig my way out. There's just a mile-long tunnel down through the wall in the
I'm
ice
not
sheet.
getting out that way.
Sorry. Just like this mess. They just do like the Shawshank Redemption scene.
So bloody useless. Don't know what I expected.
Maybe it was unlocked. Maybe we can break the hinge.
Garrett!
Oh, hi.
Cotter, what are you doing here?
Looking for the
I
piss
heard him
bucket.
talking.
You're hogging it, mate.
You're to be executed in the morning.
What about Finn? He told them.
Nobody believes him, or don't want to. They think he's covering for you. Some are even saying he helped you do it.
He did not.
I have to get out of here.
That's why I came. I want to help.
Well, you'd be executed too. Why would you want to help me?
He's ditching
I told you my
anyways.
secret. And you said you were my friend. Well, what kind of friend would I be if I left you to die here? So I'm getting you out of here. I don't want to hear any complaining.
I mean, you're a good
You're
guy.
a good man. You know that.
Don't
You're
keep
all
singing
right
my
for
praises
wildling
just yet.
scum.
I want you to take me with you. To the North Grove. You know I can't stay here. I'm leaving Castle Black. But I'd rather not go it alone. So if you're going north, I'm coming with you.
I mean, what are we gonna...
Well, I'm not going anywhere unless I can get out of this bloody storeroom first.
I figured that was gonna be a choice of just like, no, you're not coming. Well, why...
Sure it will work.
Yeah.
Garrett, what are you doing?
Getting out of here.
It's coming loose. I'm gonna try to push it out. You pull, alright?
Oh. Okay.
I hope no one heard that. Hey, can you fit through?
I think...
More give than I expected. Sorry. He won't spot us. I stole his eyes earlier. Sorry. Whoops. Sorry, I wasn't prepared for a button press. I was gonna say the camera turns and Ghost is just sitting there. No, he's captured at Craster's right now, right? Oh, sorry, never mind. Sorry, I got a phone notification, thought it was something else. Whoop. He's like, what are you doing, mate?
Oh, shit. Aren't you two idiots lucky I'm not Frostfinger? Thought you were being sly, eh? I figured you'd try something like this.
Finn, you bastard. What are you doing here?
I'm the sword in the darkness. Helping a fellow brother keep his head.
Aw.
You'll need this. Now, let's go.
You're not coming with us, Finn.
What are you on about? Frostfinger already thinks I'm helping you. What do you think he's gonna do when he hears you've run off with Potato Fucker over here? I'd rather take my chances with you. And I'm good in a fight. You know that.
He is.
Yeah, good at starting them anyway.
Cotter.
You'll need another blade at your side. Three's better than two.
Having
Fine.
another ranger along couldn't hurt.
Till he stabs you in the back.
We'll talk later. Move.
Yay, buddy. Again, Cotter seems more agreeable on the outset, and, you know, Finn's kind of a jerk. He's the archetype bully. But, you know, he seems like the gentle giant when you really get down deep.
There's no turning back now. We're deserters for sure. We're breaking our vows. I've taken plenty of oaths. Broken plenty too.
Did you get up on that rock as you jumped down?
Shit. There'll be a price on our heads.
I didn't mean for it to come to this. The vows I took here. I meant them. And someday I'll come back to honor them.
They know we're gone now.
Should probably get moving.
Then how fast can you run?
Very. I mean, not that fast. I got caught before. Pride and purpose. I was gonna say, how'd they get out that easily? They'd have to take the elevator? No, they were on the bottom floor. Oh, I thought that was Cersei for a second. It's like, what the hell? No. Okay. This confrontation is happening a lot faster than I expected, but I feel like we're already on the decision to take down Griff.
Worse than I thought, isn't it?
Yeah. Thanks for having our back all this time.
There you are.
Lady Forrester.
What's wrong, Mother?
It's Griff. He was arguing with the Maester and things got out of hand.
I'm coming.
What do you mean to do? This could be our chance.
He's right. We must hurry before things get violent.
I want to try talking to him first, see if we can work this out.
And if that fails?
Just don't forget your promise, Roderick.
The rest of my men are still in the grove.
I feel bound to
They
that.
could be here in minutes.
Make sure they're ready to do some damage.
Sounds like a good time.
I mean, I feel like I'm committing to this, and that's probably where things are going to end up.
Now then. Listen for my signal. I'll strike my cane when I want you to enter.
We'll be ready.
Actually, the cane is the perfect weapon to... Okay, anyways, to do the trick we learned earlier.
I'm coming with you.
I was going to say, arguing with the Maester, I wonder if he's the spy.
Griff thinks I belong to him. I need to show him I don't.
Together, then.
Again, Maester seems like the, you know, the most likely candidate to be the spy. You know, Royland's trying to teach us how to take him down, you know... Duncan has his own things to take care of, so he, you know, also isn't around for some of the things that he needs, and he's setting us up, yeah, with Whitehill meetings. I'm now realizing, it's like, wait a second, how do you set up... Well, no. It would, if it was that blatantly obvious.
Stop this at once.
You let that bite fester.
What?
No, I
tried.
Oh. You'd have tried harder for a Forester. My lord, please. I am the only lord who matters here. Roderick, tell your dog to obey his new master. And while you're at it, Elena Glenmore, what are you doing with him? You're supposed to be marrying me.
I'd rather marry a dead horse.
Probably smell better.
Bloody tongue, or I'll give you what I'm giving the Maester.
What's going on here, Griff?
He's disobedient, just like you were, Roderick. Before I brought you to heel.
I
so now
hate
he's
you.
paying the price.
You can't heal if you break...
Don't believe ya.
You're not the Lord here, Griff. And I'm tired of you pretending you are.
You think I'm fucking pretending?
Yeah.
You know what I think?
My brother is ready.
I think you need another lesson in humility. Just like your Maester here. You can watch if you like. Then you'll see who's the man and who's the cripple.
Go ahead. Come at me, Griff.
My fucking pleasure.
I even pressed the wrong button.
Ah, you fucking... You're dead, Roderick!
I doubt that.
Grab him! Don't just stand there! He is not the... What the hell is this?
It's called a hostile takeover. You know all about that.
I'm the only one here who gives the orders!
Take their weapons.
Disarm. Because we could use Griff as our own hostage. Let's not forget.
Now.
This is my hall! You have no right to be here!
Now then, about humility.
Get your hands off me!
Maester, are you all right?
Yes, I think so. My father will go straight to Roose Bolton. He'll flay you, and your sister, and your whole fucking family!
Leave Ironrath. Take your soldiers and get out. Then maybe I'll show you mercy.
I'm not going anywhere. You gonna hurt me? Your friends won't be around forever, Roderick. And when they're gone, I will see that you pay for this! All of you!
Yeah, it's tempting to do once. Gotta get a few licks in.
This cripple.
I think he wants more.
I think he's good. I know he's hit me more times.
Then? You're lucky you didn't get worse. Fuck you, Roderick.
Confine the Whitehills to the cellars. No one gets in or out. This isn't over, Roderick!
Word cannot reach High Point. You must be sure of it. Not as long as they still hold Ryan. Kill the Ravens. All of them.
I think we need... Okay. We still have to root out the traitor. Again, my first pick is the Maester.
You and your queen. That's enough! So long as you're in my camp, you will obey my orders. And getting pissed drunk before a
Subtitles were wrong.
Obey? You know what kind of ship-brained fool does that? One who wants to fucking die out there! Have you lost your damn mind?
I am not some animal in a cage.
What in the seven bloody hells are you
I will not let you bark orders at me.
I'm glad to see you two are getting along. Warms the heart.
I'm not the one with the problem. It's him.
I didn't want to call either of them out.
Fight like this, Asher.
You think I'm too drunk to fight? What the fuck
What
do
are you
know?
gonna do? Run out there swinging a fucking...
Still think I can't fight?
You fucking bitch!
Oh,
Okay, enough. Girls, you're both pretty, but we got other things to worry about.
Before I break your fingers.
Deal with your friend. She'll get us all
You
killed.
sound scared, Croft.
This is bloody important.
You afraid your mother will spank you?
I will not let you two fuck.
I'll talk to her.
Good. If she can't hold it together, we're leaving without the both of you.
You think your little thumbcock can take Marine all by itself? I'd never work with a bloody show like you
Beskha,
anyway!
what the hell is going on?
You lecture me too?
Okay.
Croft doesn't know shit about anything. None of you do.
Don't let him.
Can't let him get to you. You're better than that.
It's not just him. You think I give two shits about what Croft has to say?
It's us.
You're the only reason I'm even fucking here. You told your little dragon queen I would go into Marine with you. You brought me here.
Just talk to me.
Talk to me, Beskha.
We're done talking. Come on, Asher. Hit me. Oh, if this was a real fight, you'd be dead.
I'm not going to do that.
I go, that's the language she knows, but you know, we're not. Whoop. The Unsullied is going by. It's like, yeah, we're not getting involved in that.
So what? You're gonna kill me because you don't want to go into some fucking city?
I was a slave.
Yeah.
Here, in this fucking city.
Expected, but again, that's appropriate for this place. I'm sure it was bad.
I was taken from my home when I was only 3 years old. When I was 7, my master threw me in the fighting pits to die. When my master tired of watching me kill animals for sport, he started sending other children. I butchered every one of them. After a while, I thought...
I mean, it made you stronger. Sorry, that's a horrible thing to say.
What kind of a monster would do that to a child?
To him, we were not children. We were his playthings. His entertainment. There was this boy. We used to play 5 stones in the alley when we couldn't sleep. When I saw him next, he was in that pit with me. I saw the fear in his eyes. That same fear I felt my first time. And I realized it hadn't left me. I still wanted to live. I wanted it so badly. My master watched as I did it, smiling.
I'm so sorry, Beskha.
I don't want your pity.
That's not what it's about.
I bought my freedom a long time ago, but I have always hated this place. Hated him.
Dizor Zo Raza. Because of that man.
Let's go tear him open. You and me.
Marine is a city of dead children. Don't worry about me.
I
I
am.
won't let you down.
I know you won't.
I know I probably should take that away. She's getting dulled, but give her... I'd say let her cope in her unhealthy way, and we'll get there. Tommen's coronation feast.
You shouldn't say that.
Why not?
We
Mira.
know it's true.
I'll meet you inside.
Hold on a second. Okay, back. Had a knock on my door, got interrupted for a bit, paused the video, but we're continuing on. Sarah!
What are you doing here? I have to get in there, Sarah. I know I'm not supposed to attend, but
Then you know Lady Marjorie doesn't want to see you. What could be so important?
My family?
I need to speak with Lords Morgrin and Andros. One of them might be working against my family.
Doing what?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be here.
Lady Marjorie would be furious, Mira. I can't.
Then you were not
I'm
involved.
sorry. I want to help you.
I'll take the blame. You can tell Marjorie I snuck in and you tried to stop me.
She's already thinking about replacing you. Are you sure you want to risk it?
I have to.
At this point, what does it matter?
All right.
I mean, it's like you said you would help us. Yeah, but again,
She's with me.
how helpful can
We'll
she really
stay
been?
out of trouble. I promise.
The guard is gonna be like, nope, I saw her. They went in together. She didn't sneak in. They're lying to you, mess.
Feels a bit strange to celebrate, doesn't it? Not so long ago, King Joffrey sat on the Iron Throne.
Tommen is our king now.
Long may he reign.
We're better off?
Sarah!
Not that he's a good king, but...
I was worried you'd run off with your friend there.
And what if I did?
I'm not sure I could blame you.
This is Lady Mira Forrester.
I was gonna say,
Mira,
wait a second.
Lord Garibald Tarwick.
She's quite lovely. Where have you been hiding her?
You're making her blush.
You flatter me. Sarah's lovelier than us all.
I won't argue there.
Okay,
It's
I was
quite a feast, isn't it? Just be careful around the wine. I hear you're partial to a particular arbor red.
Oh, I was like,
It's
where the
easy
hell
to
did you hear that?
forget.
Oh, Sarah.
Nothing you do in King's Landing goes unnoticed. Drink too much once and you're forever the drunken fool. Talk to the wrong people and...
Lord Tarwick!
I don't like him.
What was that about?
Nothing. That subject isn't fit for your delicate ears anyway.
My ears are not delicate.
I was just thinking, it was like...
Look how tiny they are. Little lobes.
Stop it.
What?
I mean it.
For some reason I thought it was like, was that
Someone
Lawrence
put you
or...
out, Mira?
Or Loris? Whatever. But I don't think so.
I have to take care of a personal matter.
Oh, well, don't let us stop you then.
If you'll excuse me.
I'll be walking a little bit... it's still in your eye
Reminds me
line.
of the tourney at Lannisport. You wouldn't believe them.
You told me this story.
But I'll hear it again.
Loved it. We danced all evening, drank wine from our helmets.
That is it! Andros, you're being ridiculous.
What are you staring at? I mean, why would we go up to Andros? Let's not. Probably should eat while we have the chance.
I heard he was killed. Right here in the garden.
Well,
Wasn't he a Lannister?
One of their guard, but still.
Surely they found who did it.
No, they haven't caught him yet.
Not for lack of effort, mind you. I hear they've spared no expense.
Okay.
Oh, I can't remember. I think it was a bird?
Close.
A cock.
That's it.
No, that's terrible.
You're the one telling the joke, remember?
Alright, they're having fun. Don't mind me, don't mind me, don't mind me.
It is a lot, but I know how to spend it.
But how did you manage it?
Lord Whitehill trusts me above all others. That's why I'm the only one he's willing to work with.
Oh, an exclusive deal. How good for you, Andros.
I mean, we knew that.
Well,
I thought he was a Whitehill.
Family to consider.
When's the last time you even saw your wife, Andros?
I was like, he's thinking on it. Okay, we'll eavesdrop on... I don't know if we want to talk to him. Morgren.
And why would you ever stop dealing ironwood?
Is there no longer a demand for it?
I can't imagine that would be the case.
No need for such wild speculation. I've simply lost interest. I'm moving on to better things, as they say.
And what would that be?
No. I can see what you're doing. I'm not giving away my secrets just yet.
So he's planning to bow out of the ironwood dealing, and Andros is continuing? Okay. Morgren!
Oh, please, if you'll excuse me.
Good day.
Lady Mira, I'm impressed.
I'm not dead.
Impressed with what?
That you aren't currently locked in a cell. I trust this means that you took care of that contract. How did you do it, if I may ask? I wasn't expecting to see you again, if I'm being honest. You must have made quick work of it.
I broke into Tyrion's study and burned it.
Risky, but it worked, clearly. I do believe King's Landing is rubbing off on you. So,
I mean, we burned evidence,
what
so
have you been up to?
who's he gonna blab to?
Enjoying yourself? Though I suppose if you're talking to me, you must want something.
When we first met, you were negotiating for Lord Whitehill.
That's right.
But now Lord Andros seems to think he's the only one working for him. So what happened?
It appears that you know most of the story already.
I like that.
I've been pushed out of the ironwood business.
Pushed out?
All thanks to my partner. Bloody imbecile. Andros is now Lord Whitehill's exclusive contact in King's Landing. No matter the fact that I introduced them in the first place. That man would be nothing without me.
Why would Lord Andros want to push you out?
Okay, so he just...
You found a man he could manipulate. Someone who wouldn't demand an equal share. Lyman Lannister.
He's working with a Lannister?
A third cousin, to be fair. Whatever Andros is up to, he clearly thinks Lyman can take my place.
That guy?
Rickard, are you done flirting with that handmaiden? We need your opinion here.
Oh, leave him alone.
Please excuse me.
Okay. So, Lyman. I was gonna say, are we eavesdrop again? It's the same conversation.
I've already told you, and didn't we agree to stop talking business?
All right, Rickard. How about something more personal then?
Oh, you're calling me Ricard now.
Well, when are you going to get married?
Isla!
That took a turn, didn't it?
You didn't answer the question.
Okay. We probably exhausted dialogue with him, so why don't we swing on over here? Lyman, buddy old pal. Okay, so that's who. First of all, I was like, is that Loris? I'm just going by the hair. No, so...
Excuse me.
What?
Lyman Lannister?
Shit. You startled me. As if I don't already have enough to deal with.
I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have...
No, it's not your fault. I just get clumsy sometimes.
A little squirrely, aren't you?
I'm I'm afraid you have me at a disadvantage, Lady...
Mira.
Lady Mira. I'm not used to being approached so boldly. But I'm glad you did.
I could use the confidence boost.
I always feel a bit out of
I was gonna
place
say
with these
Lyman, and he's a
gatherings
bit limey.
So, what brings you over here? I'm not the best company, I'm afraid. Or were you headed for the wine and I got in your way?
He's shaking so much.
With Lord Andros, right?
I was trying to think, what's the best
Well,
approach?
Yes. We do some business together.
Oh, you're
kind
not
of
talking to me
business?
because you wanted to talk to me. You just talked to me because I talked to someone
I
else.
really shouldn't talk about it. Andros came to me in confidence. You understand? He wouldn't be pleased, I'm sure.
He's shaking so much.
If you like, you can whisper it in my ear.
Well, I suppose I could just...
Lyman! What do you think you're doing?
What? Nothing.
You stay away from him.
No.
Andros! We were just talking.
You were just talking to Mira Forrester.
Forrester? I didn't realize.
My lord?
Let me say this as plainly as I can. Don't ever meddle in my affairs again!
I suppose if we just said I respect that.
Lady Marjorie.
Lady Marjorie.
Thanks for the distraction, girl. Well, now he's alone.
Lady Mira? That was quite a scene over there. Are you all right?
I'm fine. I can handle Lord Andros.
It's Lyman I was worried about.
What do you mean?
Honestly, that story isn't fit for a maiden's ears. Just be careful around him.
Don't be a tease.
Don't tease me, Lord Tarwick. I'll keep your secret safe.
I suppose I could tell you. If you'll first tell me something about Sarah.
Oh boy.
Your help could save me a lot of embarrassment. I'd be very grateful, Lady Mira.
What do you want to know about Sarah?
Sarah Durwell. Interesting name, that. Funny thing is, the last Durwells died off almost 200 years ago.
Ooh.
What can you tell me about her family? Something isn't quite right, but I'm not sure. You must understand, I can't court a woman just because I like the way she laughs.
I mean, you
need to know her
could.
family, her parentage. That is unfortunately.
I mean,
the
we're
way
gonna
things
lie for her,
are.
obviously.
I've met the Durwells when I was at Highgarden.
Oh?
They're a small house these days, but very well regarded.
Ah, right.
Something he can fact check.
That's a relief. For a moment, I thought.
And now, Lord Tarwick, it's your turn.
Right. Lyman Lannister. 10 years ago, Lyman was injured at the tourney at Lannisport. He took a bad fall from his horse. Needed milk of the poppy for weeks just to keep from screaming.
Oh.
And between us, he's never stopped drinking the stuff. Can't stop, actually. He spent all his money trying to get more. The man can't go a day without it.
Huh.
So that's why he shakes.
Okay, I was joking. I was
mustn't
thinking, it's
repeat
like, is
that,
that just a
Lady Mira.
visual glitch? Or.
You shouldn't even know about it. Besides, Lyman suffered enough embarrassment. And every man's entitled to his secrets. He'd be horrified if everyone knew.
I won't tell. I promise.
Good. I'd hate for Lord Andros to trace this back to me.
Yeah. And
You
then
learned
we.
that from Andros.
The man's mouth is bigger than the Blackwater. Poor Lyman has no idea. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some arrangements to make.
Ooh.
Lady Mira?
We should maybe, you know, keep Sarah informed about just like, okay, just so you know, he was suspicious of you, but... Alright, obviously we can't speak to Andros. I figured he'd push us away if we ever tried anything. You got a moment?
Everyone is talking about you, Lady Mira.
Lord Andros is rather loud.
The look on his face. Whatever you did to make him so angry, I applaud you for it. I have to be going.
Okay. He's not going to be much help. So, I guess all our choices are to talk to Lyman.
I can't look at flowers the same way anymore.
I don't know, Sarah.
It is, of course, up to you. I just ask that you think about it.
Mira has proven herself to be an unreliable handmaiden at best. She's been dealing with Lord Tyrion behind my back.
Mira wouldn't do anything to hurt you, Lady Marjorie. I know she cares about you.
Do not make the mistake of thinking people who care about you will never betray you. Especially someone who has so much left to lose.
You mean her family?
You don't know what desires lurk in her heart.
Mira wouldn't.
Anyone would. Remember that.
Okay. Yeah, obviously we're on our way out. We're losing our inn. If maybe we can do something with Morgwyn, maybe there's something we can do there. Hey, bud. I'm just going to step over the stone.
Lord Lyman, we really need to talk.
I know what you're up to. I won't discuss my business with Andros, so please, please, just leave me alone. You've landed me in enough trouble.
Look at you. You're shaking.
It's an old injury.
But there's more to it than that, isn't there?
What are you saying? Either tell me what you want, or go bother someone else. I don't have to stand here and take this.
Lord Andros has betrayed you. I know everything.
What? What do you...
The milk of the poppy. You drink it like wine. Ever since your injury at
We're going...
Lannisport.
He wouldn't... Andros wouldn't...
He's not your friend. He's been using you.
I trusted him.
This is going to link back to,
He spilled your secret. So why not
sorry.
spill
This is going to link back to, Sarah's guy. But it seems like our only option.
Andros is hiring sellswords. Hundreds of them.
What?
He's building an army for Lord Whitehill, big enough to march against Ironrath. But Andros is doing it in secret. No one knows. Or at least, he doesn't want anyone to know. I told him I'd keep quiet, but...
That army will destroy my family.
That was his hope, I'm sure, but I... You bloody traitor. You promised me. Then you told everyone?
What are you talking about?
You're a liar. I should never have trusted you. She told me everything.
God damn it, don't point this out to me.
Lady Mira, you've just made a very grave error. Very grave indeed.
Don't tell me you're afraid of a handmaiden.
Poke that Whitehill pride. I know he's not a Whitehill, he's just working for him, but still. Alrighty. Ever vigilant. Okay, back with our boys. Back to our boys in black. Alright, we'll wrap up here for right now. Next time we continue, we'll carry on, finish up chapter 4, and we'll just see where things are at. Probably a lot of things going to come to a head in very quick succession. So, until next time, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe and all that. This is Timmara, signing off.